So that's it. It is all over. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ibrahimovic, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Portugal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker.
Bale! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Dembele. Over to the right flank. And here's Dembele.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's burst through. Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fabian Ruiz!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Distributed tidily. It's a quick ball upfield. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Mendes. Not a bad start to the game. A chance at either end already. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. And he's quick to return it. Bale.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
McTominay gets into a good position. So it is still 0-0. João Neves. Spread to the right.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bale. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's there to make the challenge. Bullet. Now he's got space here. Hakimi. João Neves. And it's Neves. Now it's Doué, played out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Now, who's going to... In he goes again! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Chance, surely! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thanks. Bale! And that's a good finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's good play. And it's Ruiz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bale. That's a good ball out wide. Now the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. 5 minutes till the break. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, sweet feet.
Gives it back. And he's well positioned here. And it's Neves. Now João Neves. Played out towards the right wing. Bale.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners in...
And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
João Neves. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Marquinhos makes the interception. But where it came from. Oh, super ball. And he's chosen to go back. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. Kvaratskhelia wants to run onto this. And it's Mendes. Manchester United really looking to get back into this. Chance! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's played into the middle.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort! And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Now it's Rice. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's put paid to the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. Mendes finding himself in space. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Ah, he's given it away. Throw it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Bale. Coming on the field is number 25, Rooney.
Manchester United could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Opts to play it back. Some really good ball movement. Eto'o. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played into space. Suarez in acres of space out wide. It's Luis Suarez! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Luis Suarez.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination...
Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And very quickly, chance for a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think. Oh, good line! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zaire Emery. And here's Ramos. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
You were given when you were walking through the gates.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus.